We are Spud and Joey. We are best friends, dads, and realtors. We also head up a running tribe here in Salt Lake City called Run with Mojo. On the weekends, we love exploring new trails and neighborhoods together. We aren't the fastest or the most skilled runners in the world. We're just two slightly out of shape dads that love a good trail run. We love running as much for the opportunity to clear our minds and have a good laugh as we do for the run itself. As runners, we know how mundane running on a treadmill can be. That's why we created the Come Run With Us project. So the next time you're on a treadmill, you'll have a cool trail to explore and a couple of buddies to run with. No matter what time of day or where you are in the world, you can always come run with us.
I wish I had hand sanitizer so bad right now.
Ooh.
I mean, I didn't touch anything, but like
I've got this. This actually might be a good solution for you. So whenever you go trail run, you always got to have your pepper spray. So we could squirt a little of that on there.
Is that a thing?
A little squirt. Yeah, it'll. I think it'll.
No, I don't think that's a thing.
Burn the germs off.
I love that you I would have been like, okay, but no.
All right, so today we've cleansed our energy. Let's try and give people a little shot of where we're at. Today we ran from Corner Canyon. We're getting ready to. Yeah. We're gonna run across here. No. We're gonna do Bonneville Shoreline Trail. Bop. There's a parking lot at Orson Smith Trail if you wanted to do the bridge. We're gonna go all the way across the bridge, Bear Canyon Bridge, and then we're gonna cruise all the way up to where we have cars parked at Hidden Valley Park. It's gonna be about 3 miles.
Dude, look at this. 3.5 miles.
Are we gonna do that? We'll do Cherry Canyon Trail one day this summer.
And then Trail of the
Those are pretty up and down. What we're doing today is super runnable.
Oh, look.
It's nice and flat.
So this is bikes only. And so the red is multi-use.
Yellow? No, yellow is bikes only.
Oh, I thought it was purple. Purple bikes only. Oh,
that's footpath.
Okay, yeah, accurate. Morning.
Okay, we're out here repping we're in full Run with Mojo regalia.
I'm hot. Are you hot?
Yeah, I'm buckle. You're wearing more gear than me. I guess I've got a long sleeve.
When did my life happen? I feel like I just woke up. I feel like I peed and it was like, okay, we got this. Okay, did you want food?
No. Did you want water? There's not much. I've been sucking it down.
So
we already kind of filmed an episode today. So this is gonna be a little 3.5 mile, or no, 3 miler-ish. We're gonna take our time. I'm gonna show you the sights. What are we shooting, like 12-minute miles, something like that. So come run with us. This is the Come Run With Us project.
Come run with us on the Come Run With Us project.
Oh. Squirt a little of that juice that life juice into your mouth. Just a squirt.
I did though.
Oh, you already did. I want you hydrated.
I mean, honestly, I feel great. If it was blue.
I forgot that you had already taken some.
If it was, have you started your Strava?
I'm not great at starting my Strava. All right.
Oh man, you know what I really would love? Blue Powerade. We need to quit talking about Blue Powerade.
You know, the only cool thing about a Blue Powerade is if you drink it out of the bottle, you can put the camera on it. You can point your lips like this, and it looks like a Smurf's butthole.
Dun. That's a dad joke.
Okay, let's do it.
I mean, you know what I love about being a dad more than anything is the fact that we get to use the lamest jokes and be like, oh yeah, I have a card. Like when you became a dad, they gave you that dad joke card, at the hospital. It's so cool.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're not a dad, sorry if you've never heard of that. But once you become one, they'll bring you the card.
I think you're actually not. It's like Fight Club. You're not supposed to talk about the card.
Well, let's just bleep that out like a F word.
Yeah. Yep. So this is the Come Run With Us podcast. We're going to run on cool trails, talk about everything and nothing.
Morning.
Spud and I are out here with our team jerseys on.
We are way cool with jerseys.
The 2023 Run with Mojo jersey is gonna be lit. We're putting the word unstoppable on the front. Yeah.
Dude, I am pumped.
You can have one for free. Hit us up on how. Basically, you have to like literally everything we've ever put online, ever.
We're like, you have to go back through our journal.
I need comments.
Yeah.
I need several, you need to at least recruit a dozen of your family members to comment on everything.
And what would be funny about that is then you get a shirt mailed to you in like 4 to 6 weeks. We're like,
well, you do have to provide shipping and handling, which is $15.99.
well, it's a free shirt, but you got processed.
Yeah.
It's got
There's a transaction fee.
handling charges.
No, but really, get a shirt.
They're
They're
like
free.
everything we do.
You just have to tell every single person you know that we're the greatest real estate agents on the planet.
And some okay
and other
runners.
than that, and like I said, that and shipping and handling, it is yours at no cost, no hassle. All you do is go to the post office, send us a letter with the shipping and handling, all cash please, no checks. Send us that, and we're gonna get right back to you
in 6
with
to 8
it.
weeks.
We will mail it to an undisclosed location. You'll just have to zip across town super quick, grab it from a shipping company called Tito's,
Who is this
and
guy?
then it's yours.
You're quite
No
the
headache.
You're quite the infomercialist, if that's what they call it.
Did you check weather last night and see that it was like a
50
40% chance of rain right here this morning?
Oh yeah, on mine it said 50% chance of rain, and I was like, well,
Ooh,
I'm not excited.
thank goodness. Thank goodness we sent it anyways.
Well, no matter what, I wasn't about to cancel on superhappyguy.com. I'm like, I get into the office yesterday.
I've been excited for this week's run. Admittedly, you know, I've applied a little too much pressure on the run, which is a big part of why we're starting halfway through. I had to do an energy cleanse, had to get right in the head. So yeah, if we're breathing extra heavy, that's why.
We're like 22 miles in.
Yeah.
So this is just our like decompression part.
We left last night after dinner.
Oh man, we never
Just
did
been
talk
running.
about the jackpot. I really wanted to talk to you about the jackpot ultra. We got to the bathroom and
Let's just plan on doing it. Let's just put it
Okay.
in the calendar.
morning,
So yeah,
cause like
which one are we going to do?
so. I mean, honestly, I'd like to do the 48 hour again, but I'd also be okay to do the 24 hour and just see. Like
24 hours sounds good to me.
I think the 24.
Because I mean, that's just cool.
Well, and honestly, the 24 hour, it would be a little bit easier for me to like not focus so hard on like doing 100 and maybe just seeing how far I can go.
Yeah, there's no pressure. Well, because I mean, what if we go and we run 82 miles? That's still super badass.
Yeah.
So the idea of this is, what is it called? The Jackpot Ultra?
Yeah, it's the Jackpot Ultra Festival in Vegas. It's every year.
Yeah, so the idea is we're gonna go down and we're gonna sign up for the 24-hour run. And you just have 24 hours to run as many, how long are the loops?
3 miles.
Yeah, as 3-mile loops as you can. And so you can stop and take a nap. I figure you can get 100 miles in with about 2.5, maybe 3, depending on your pace, 3 hours of like rest time baked in. Am I up in the night?
I mean, it seems like you could, but for some reason it is really hard to beat that 24 hours. Like
Yeah.
for me, like
Yeah,
I'd
I
have
can
to
imagine.
train really hard
Have
to
be
get
steady,
there
yeah.
because like honestly it was just so Yeah, it was so hard. Like, but I think a lot of it could have been because, oh yeah, we gotta wait. I forgot you can't run on bridges. It's okay. Hey, no judgment, no judgment.
There's no judging in the Run with Mojo crew.
Nope. So like, I did 136 hours, but the furthest I'd ran that year.
You did 136 miles.
No.
Not hours.
Morning.
Morning.
No, and so like, I feel like, so I hadn't ran more than 20 miles that year.
Yeah.
And I'd taken most of the year off. And so it was just hard. Morning.
Hey, morning.
Sorry.
Morning.
Hi.
And so like, I think it was just rough. Oh, I was gonna go up that little side trail, but I didn't.
Of course you were.
But anyway, I think if we actually trained and I was doing better, we'd be good.
Hey, we are training. We're training right now. This is marathon training.
Yeah. But like,
It's not super intense.
I have to keep doing it is
Marathon
what I'm
training. It's
saying.
more scenic.
I don't know. This is what the ultra feels like, honestly. I mean, you'll
Well,
probably.
this is what it feels like for the first third of it. And then the last 2/3 is like, ugh.
Yeah,
right?
it was. I mean, for me, it was like, yeah, the last 2/3. Like, it was pretty bad. At 20 miles, I was like hitting a wall.
What hurt on you the most? Sorry, I had a little rock in my shoe.
Oh, you're fine.
And
Honest?
I'm recording now, by the way. So if yours, I would end yours before the battery dies, because I don't know if that jacks up the. I got a MF and rock in my shoe.
It's at 15%, so should I just shut her down?
Yeah.
And that was 37 minutes worth.
That's epic.
What hurt the most for me, I mean, honestly, my legs and feet just were getting worn out, but like, yeah, it was just whole body, like just kind of dying a little bit. But I mean, it was awesome and I loved it. And I laid on gravel like this at some point and I was like, oh, I'm dying. But then I was like, yeah, just get up and move. I mean, you probably felt that on your 50.
Yeah, you get to where moving is the least painful thing.
Yeah.
That's it. But the thing is that, okay, so moving is the least painful thing, but requires the most willpower to do.
Yeah.
So it's the strangest dynamic when you're at those ultra distances, because you hurt no matter what. And so just doing a really comfortable jog is the thing that hurts the body the least, but requires so much kind of mental focus.
Well, and honestly,
Man, this Bonneville Shoreline Trail is slapping.
yeah, it's a great trail.
Wow.
I love these single track trails. Like, my feet never hurt, my legs never hurt. Like, you're constantly moving and doing different like speeds.
Here's the thing about this is it's so good for your body. Like, every step is different. More importantly, it is so effing good for the soul. Like, honestly, when I started running, I never ran on trails. It was all on like 7th East, like big streets with big sidewalks.
I couldn't handle that.
Man, get out on a trail. It is beautiful.
Well, because even the Jordan River Trail feels better than like the roads.
Yeah.
Like running on, that would be like running on Pioneer Crossing every time I went and ran. It would be miserable.
Me and Spud, we were thinking when we were first coming up with this podcast we were like, it doesn't even matter where we run. You know, like anywhere we run outside is gonna be great. And then we recorded an episode in southern Utah on this beautiful single track trail. And we were like, oh my God, it's so much better. But you've been running trails forever.
Well, I've liked the Shoreline trail because it was by my old work. You could run up to the Y and back down, and it would be like a 7-minute round trip.
7 minutes to get to the Y and back?
I mean, sorry, 7-mile round trip. So like, I would start at, I can't remember what the trailhead is, but it's just down in Provo. And you'd go park up there. There's a little bike track and everything, like a pump track with like jumps and stuff now. And you'd park right there, and then you just head to the Y. So you'd basically, your halfway point was the top of the Y, and then you're running back down the Y. And that's honestly when I was in the best shape ever, because, you know, I was doing that I was doing it once a week, and so it was awesome. It was when I was crushing.
Is that the best shape you've ever been in your entire life?
Oh, easy.
How old were you?
I was like 30.
I think we go up.
No, remember there was an up and a down, so we were gonna do the down when we came back.
No, I think this goes down to the neighborhood, I thought.
Oh, I remember that trail though, where there was the up and down. Sorry, I thought it was like just a little.
I could be wrong.
Well, no, you're right.
I think I'm right.
You're always right. So.
I doubt.
I was like, that was when I was like 33, because it's
a good age.
I was getting ready for the 34 that I wanted to do for my 34th birthday. So I had to be around 32 to 34.
When's your birthday again? I mean, I remember, but
July
I wanted you to announce it for the audience.
7-11, like, you know.
Right, my mom's birthday. How could I forget that? Like, legit, it was on my mom's birthday, and I didn't remember it. Wow. Spud and my mom are the same age.
He's
such a pimp. He actually impregnated her on the way out and had me.
That sounds pretty cool.
Before he was ever even born. Speaking of interesting people like Spud, I showed the coolest house yesterday. It was in South Jordan. And, oh man, let me just walk you through this time capsule. So, it's a 1993 build. The yard's awesome. Mature trees, smells amazing out there. Everything's blossoming, tons of foliage. Inside, it's like, the upstairs is like this, exactly what you would imagine from a 1990s South Jordan home. Lots of floral print, like maroon pillows, floral print. That 90s smell. Very formal dining. Just packed in there. They have lived there this whole time. And in the basement, which was obviously the dude's hangout. By the way, there was like a older couple selling this. There was a chairlift on like the stairs, you know, like the little escalator thing that people who aren't as mobile can use to get up and down the stairs. This was an older couple, right? And I'm assuming it's kind of an estate situation maybe. So you get downstairs and it's his domain. It's his curated space. And I said to my clients, I'm like, oh my gosh, the Dos Equis, most interesting man in the world, lives here. Because there are these hunting trophies, not like taxidermy, you know, trophy heads, not like that, like actual trophies, like for being like this great hunter in all of these different like professional hunts. Like there was no like animal trophies in the house, just these. I don't know how that works. Maybe it was like a shooting thing, you know, where it wasn't, where it wasn't real game or something. I don't know, but it was from all over the world, like South Africa and all this stuff. He had all these headdresses from all over the world. His record collection was the best record collection I've ever seen in my entire life, and he had an entire sitting space dedicated to it, like every
the
kind of
record player
instrument
and everything was just right there.
There was, yes.
Oh, that's cool.
There was a, you know that giant pipe that the people blow on top of the mountain in Europe, like on the Ricola commercials?
Oh, yeah.
Like Ricola. You know how they have that giant pipe that sits on the ground that plays that music? The dude has one of those.
Ricola.
He just must have maybe passed away last year or something. I don't know. I'm totally assuming. I know nothing about this person. Brand new 2022 Corvette in the garage. I think like
this guy just,
maybe his wife had passed away or something.
And he just
he like
crazy.
was like, yeah.
Morning.
But anyways, good morning.
Morning.
Man, we just ran past a
Were they like
group of runners,
nicest smelling women in the
lovely
world?
women.
Like,
and I'm like, wow, they smell way different on a run
guarantee you.
than we do. It was seriously like they floated past us on a pink cloud of loveliness.
Of like Downy. It was just like
I'm
the
still
Downy.
smelling it. It was Downy mixed with spring, mixed with like what I would imagine like Kim Kardashian would smell like.
I
You know,
want
like
to know what we smelled
all-
like on the way
Oh,
past.
God.
Because I
imagine
have not showered.
Imagine their pink, like smell good fumes, and our just like yellow, garbagey fumes. I don't get scared of heights. It's the nausea that you feel when you run on a bridge. It's the moving underfoot. That's the part that
I
why
like running
can't
because it
run.
makes me feel like a gazelle.
Ay. See, the nausea.
It's just so cool.
What a run. What a run. What a morning.
Oh, that's super
Right in
cool.
our backyard.
Morning. Morning.
Morning. All right.
Do we go on Ralph or BST?
BST, baby.
Okay. Oh, do you want to be up here?
Whatever.
I mean, you can give the people a show.
They've been enjoying it, man.
I have no butt. It's just what my wife says.
See, the thing
Morning.
about morning. Thing about you, Spud. Man, they smelled wonderful too.
I know.
All right, people are gonna think we're the creepiest bastards.
No, it's because you're running on a trail and there's like, I honestly smell like outdoors, like, I don't know, like rain. It's almost like rain. It like just smells like moisture.
Hey, this is why they attract bears.
And then you run past these people that are like smell like a normal
You
human.
know what's hilarious? Me and Holly one time, we went hiking in Glacier, and they drill you about the bears. Like, we had to have bear spray, and like, legit, there's bears everywhere. There was bears in our campsite when we got there. There was bears like everywhere. And we went on this hike, and
Morning.
morning. We go on this hike, and you know, we had talked to the rangers before we went and everything, and like had the bear spray. We made noise, did all the right things. We get back to camp, and the ranger's coming around and talking to us about camp safety, and she's like, "Are you guys seriously wearing like berry perfume?" We're like, "What?" She's like, "Yeah, you guys literally smell like a blueberry." And our bug spray that we used before we went on our hike was blueberry scented bug spray. So we went into bear country.
This is great.
We went into bear country, sprayed blueberry scent all over us.
Just
Hey,
bears.
yeah.
Morning.
Yeah, so the ranger's like, you're gonna wanna wash that off. Like,
Morning.
morning.
That's the best.
Yeah.
That's why they attract bears. So
We didn't die.
I am wondering though, you were saying something right before we passed the second group about something.
Nope.
Morning.
I don't remember. Morning. That's okay.
Man, I was really intrigued by that, and I've been trying to hold on to it, but my brain of just constant bouncing around.
we're a mess.
Or we're amazing. Just depends on who you ask. You ask Spud,
Just a couple of dudes.
we're amazing.
Balancing our mental health on a weekend run. It is the literal epitome, it is the definition, the literal definition of weekend warriors.
It's funny, I thought
Just living for Saturday morning.
I thought you were gonna say like,
wait till we throw golf into the mix.
Balancing our mental health on like a crickety bridge is where I thought you were going.
On a
but
tight wire?
I like what you did way better.
A high wire?
Yeah. No, I love Saturday morning long runs. Honestly, have kept me probably the sanest I ever can be. This is so cool. Is it sad I don't remember this, even though I kind of semi do, but I don't?
We literally just ran the opposite direction on this trail. This little, like what? That's the beautiful thing about this.
You want me to climb up on this rock?
Every single inch of this trail has valley views. You can see all the way to downtown, or it has like epic mountain views.
I remember that like 40%, 50% chance of rain.
This is perfect though. This is the perfect amount of rain. Cool us down the last 15 minutes or so of our run. All right, Spud, since we already know the rest of this trail, what would you say that of the trails you and I have ran together so far, which we ran many even before we started filming, obviously. What's been your favorite run, trail run, anything with me and or Run with Mojo since we started?
I would say, gosh, between this and the Kanab one, it's really hard, but I still think I like this one just a little bit more.
Just the terrain standpoint.
Like, I like running on these like rocks. And
You're just grading the trail, nothing else, not the entire experience, not anything, just the actual trail.
I would definitely say this one, then the Kanab one.
Okay, now do one that was just like your favorite run, just like your favorite one to do, your favorite experience.
My favorite experience is when we went and did Mojo on Strava.
What?
When we did the Mojo on Strava, you took us on a
we spelled
run.
it?
Yeah.
We spelled it out? Oh, that
Morning.
was an interesting
morning.
That was an interesting experience.
I liked it because like Megan went with us and she hadn't ran that far before.
We were only supposed to do like a 4-miler, and it took us almost 8 miles to accomplish. We tried to spell the word Mojo on Strava as like a launch marketing thing. Needless to say, we had to do some editing at the end, and it took us double the amount of time to do it as it should have.
It was just super memorable because like I got to help people while they were running. Like Megan hadn't ran that far.
That's why we did it. That's why we do it, right?
And I just like, morning.
Morning.
So like, yeah, that's my like memorable one. But I also really like the immigration half that me, you, and Morgan did. Made me happy. Like, that was a fun.
That was a real fun.
Yeah, that was a fun little half.
I did that one the next year with Danny, another runner, real estate agent on our team, another running realtor. Hashtag running realtor, hashtag follow Mojo, hashtag come run with us project at Come Run With Us, presented by Mojo.
Hashtag Spud Sells Utah. Gosh, we're so cool. Like seriously.
Just a perfect little drizzle. I feel like Rocky Balboa out here, baby.
Cause it's the eye of the tiger.
It's the thrill of that fight, rising up to... I took that mic and I ran with it hard. I ripped that mic out of your hand.
Well, I realized I was not making
started
justice,
singing it.
so I actually was very...
Look, I'm a karaoke junkie. You bring it out of me. with the right tune, and you can't shade that shine, you know?
Dude, karaoke is by far my favorite not running and not golfing pastime. In that order, actually. Running, golfing, karaoke. Boom.
That's, man, my running and golfing for me is absolutely neck and neck.
Well, you know, I still got to grow
Running's
into it.
more accessible. I do it more.
It's way cheaper.
Way cheaper, but from a love standpoint, you know, golf is that love that, it's like a love for a child. You know, you don't replace it, you don't get rid of it, you just add to it, you know. Love for two children. Listen to me, I'm getting emotional. I'm not really, I actually had a hip right there.
No, he's crying.
That is the truth.
He's crying based on
I don't cry.
The fact that golfing is his baby that never ages. It's the perfect age of the child that you just wish you could put in a time capsule and say, please don't go above this age, but definitely let's not go back down in age, because that was brutal. I cry all the time. Just like throw that out there. Joey says I don't cry. He doesn't cry. He probably doesn't, but I cry.
I cry. I'm a crier. I'm an official crier. You know what gets me?
Subaru commercials.
Not things that they can. Not things that I should cry about and be emotional about. But I'll tell you, if there is a triumphant finish, you know, especially watching people run, because like, you know, the pain they're feeling as they get close to a finish line or last lap, and you know that how bad that hurts, and to see somebody triumph in spite of that pain, ooh, I am a instant bucket of emotions. Man, McFarland, USA.
I've never seen it.
You've never seen it?
Uh-uh.
Shut your face. Shut your face. Great little running film.
I know, I need to watch that.
Bawl my eyes out.
I need to watch that and Tin Cup, because you kept...
Tin Cup is the greatest.
You told me the
greatest
golf,
sport film, maybe.
Yeah, the golf movie and running movie.
Name a better, well, you haven't even seen Tin Cup. My gosh, we have to, let's put this production on hold. Let's put this project.
Let's do a movie night at your house. We could do it the night of the golf tournament when I'm supposed to sleep over.
You would be.
And me and you could
super into that.
Have a little slumber party downstairs. We'll have your wife make us some popcorn and some treats.
Yeah.
And bring them down to us, and we'll be in our blankets all cuddled in on the couch. And then we'll have like all of our stuffs laid out for tomorrow's golf game, but we'll be watching our movies. And
That'd be cool. Here, Spud, take a turn. Give me that guy.
Oh my gosh. You better not be messing with me right now. Do you want me to run behind you?
You've been recording this whole time, right?
Nope.
Wait, since we started?
No, remember? Oh, you mean my mic?
I'm just teasing. I did it.
Yeah, so that sounds basically like the coolest night ever.
I was thinking about that last night. So, as you know, we got this really cool pool table. Super pumped about it.
No, I actually had no idea.
You didn't?
No.
Yeah, I feel like we talked about this.
Oh yeah, you did mention the pool table at one point. I forgot. You told me like at the golf tournament, you said they brought two.
You forgot that I told you about my pool table?
I'm sorry. Like,
wow. Wow!
Nobody's invited me over to play pool, so I guess it slipped my mind.
Well, me and Holly have been playing some pool.
Well, that's not cool.
Play a few nights a week, and we talk, it's good, it's fun. And I was thinking about that. We've got like a work table down there. So, you know, if we ever need to have like official come run with us,
oh
you
my
know,
gosh,
meeting.
We can be playing pool.
There's a bar down there.
Board meeting.
We can be playing pool and like a cool setting. We kind of have like an HQ. It's loungy, okay?
We should paint a wall pink.
No.
Hot pink.
No. Let me take the direction on the design. I'm gonna take the wheel here. I'm gonna grab the wheel and I'm gonna do it at my house. If I show up one day and your car is in the driveway.
And there's little pink footprints running into your house.
Yeah. So, pretty cool.
This is, I don't remember this part.
Steep, yeah, there's a little climb we just had, huh? So there's the church where we parked.
Oh, wow.
If you will. Let's get to the top of this hill, then it's Bomb City.
Bomb.com.
And we're just gonna bomb this mother. Had the perfect little light dusting of rain. You can still see all the way to downtown. Man, what a morning. I need to start, we need to start putting a weekly, in the summer, Spud and I will do a weekly run on Meetup. And I'll share the information of the Meetup group. It's something Nature Club. I'll look it up. I'll let you know.
That'll be super cool.
Oh, you're getting this, yeah? This is the coolest trail. It's so freaking runnable. I feel like every episode we've done, I've spent an enormous amount of time. I wonder why this isn't gushing with water. You can hear water.
It must be bypassing it somewhere.
This little bridge is awesome though. Little A-frame bridge. Little Willow Creek.
That is cool. Is it weird I still think 2009 was like
a few years ago?
Away?
Yeah, just a few years back.
Like when people are like, oh, this was built in the year 2000. I'm like, oh, okay.
Brand new.
So
Brand
it's
new.
actually like a new build. Oh, that's 23 years ago.
Yeah, the world was a very different place 23 years ago.
You know what I realized yesterday is that Adrian is younger than my nephew. I was like, oh. Wow.
Adrian's a guy on our real estate team. Young hustler from the East Coast.
He is crushing it. It's just like, I didn't realize how old I was. I mean, it's weird. I mean, I feel like you're only as old as you feel. I don't feel nearly as old as the number. So, happy with that. It's all about mindset too, right?
I don't feel, yeah, I know I'm wiser, you know. I know I'm wiser now than I've ever been, but emotionally, pretty much at the same maturity level as I've been for, 30 years.
I would say that's not true because recently I've been really tapping into these books.
That's
and
true.
Really tapping into how to be a little bit emotionally mature.
Ooh.
So let's say we're like 14 emotionally.
I'm glad you're bringing this up. Go on.
Oh, I was done.
You wanted to get a roundabout way to tell me I'm 14 emotionally?
Yeah. Yeah. Because I feel like you were saying you're like 6-year-old, which...
No, I said 30 years ago. That's like literally about 14. I mean, not exactly. More like 11, but it's very close.
Yeah, but like what I said is like
You only gave me 3 years of cred.
Yeah.
Of emotional cred.
Yeah, definitely true. Yep. Sorry, I was reading the room wrong. Because I was 6, and now I'm like 14.
Yeah.
So I'm feeling much better about myself.
Yeah. Morning.
Morning, how are you?
Morning.
Good, man.
And he was just crushing it.
Yeah, we're crushing them goals. My goal is to not injure myself. That's pretty much it.
Nice.
That's the whole,
It's a killer goal, really.
go out on an adventure, don't injure yourself.
I feel like that as well. Mine's also to have fun, because this is like the only time I actually get to do something I want to do during my week, so
Well,
pretty pumped.
as soon as the kids are out for summer, I feel like there's more opportunity for a weekly morning round of golf, and that's enjoyable.
Yeah.
That provides some balance. The early morning stuff, honestly, you find out that it's life's great hack, is doing stuff early, because your phone doesn't ring, there's no traffic, there's no lines, the weather's amazing. You go run a half marathon and you're back with fresh breakfast before most people are even thinking about getting up.
Yeah, I do love that. I know, when I was doing some of those crazy long runs, leaving at like 4 a.m., it's so funny to be like 13 deep when the sun came up.
Yeah.
You'd be like, oh, okay.
Dude, I didn't, I'm training for that 50 through the winter. You start at 5 a.m., you're in the dark for
Like 3 hours.
a couple hours before, yeah. Ooh, that hill kind of zapped us, didn't it?
Yeah, I'm pretty
It's all
burnt
downhill
out.
from here. There's a big downhill track right here that we should try to bomb but stay together on.
Okay.
Let's finish with a big,
Like
fast, fun downhill.
Like something to make you cry.
I mean, let's not injure ourselves. So let's stay together. This isn't a race.
Oh no, I know. But if we finish strong, you said you'd cry.
Oh
That's
yeah,
when you know.
yeah, triumphantly. Yep. Let's have a triumphant finish. Feels good to stretch out a bit, doesn't it?
I know, right? Does feel good. Too bad there's no dust for me to kick up on you. I really don't understand why when we went running, all of a sudden you'd get in front of me and there would be so much, or behind me and there'd be so much dust.
Because you were dragging your feet and kicking the dust. That's why.
But not on purpose. Like I was legit like doing my best to hold it together during that downhill.
This was like the entire downhill of our run at Couch Falls. If you're a latecomer to the show, and this is the first episode you've listened to, don't go from here to Couch Falls. Neither episode is dynamite. A lot of technical difficulties early on.
All right, can we
Walk it out
walk it out?
to the car. What a run.
There we go. I don't know what
So-
that is, but I'm recording it.
In total, if we ever release the full
B-side.
episode, the B side of this episode, you'll see that we ran about 7.5 miles, about an hour and 50 minutes, and it was absolutely breathtaking.
I think I'm sweaty.
What a run. What a run. So again, we're in Draper, Bonneville Shoreline Trail, from Hidden Valley Park to Corner Canyon, and back is about 7.5 miles. So if you want to do it, super runnable. What do we rank this trail, Spud?
I mean, I love that trail.
I mean, just
But
the
I
trail
wanna-
itself, just the terrain, and the day that it was, there's no dust, the temperature's perfect, it's green, it's overcast, it's like the best running day ever. Like
mean,
the best running weather.
I'm gonna give
And
it-
that trail, it's like an 8.5, yeah? 8.5?
Yeah, I was actually gonna say an 8. So, and I wanted to go a little low, because I know that we're just starting all this. So like,
Yeah, from a runability standpoint,
And like honestly,
views,
the difficulty is nothing.
accessibility, super easy to get to.
Yeah,
I mean, it's only 15 minutes from both of us, right?
Wow.
15
yeah,
minutes.
15 minutes for both of us.
Yeah, so Spud's down in Saratoga Springs, had to drive a little bit further, but I do all the planning, so there's some perks to that. You know, I plan runs that are super close to my house. Parking lot filled up, so it's 8 o'clock and the parking lot's full.
Definitely get here at 6.
Yeah, when Spud and I rolled in here at 5:49 because Spud was late, there was our cars and 2 others.
Oh, goodness.
Can they see the parking lot?
No, I was recording us and us looking cool.
I bet we do not look cool right now.
It's okay. You always look cool.
Good run.
Great run.
Thanks for running with us. We hope you enjoyed it.
Thank you for coming.
Smash the shit out of that subscribe button, the like button.
Subscribe.
Follow us everywhere. Run with Mojo, at Run with Mojo on Instagram.
Ooh, we should make like coolest
But on YouTube at the Run With Us Project. On Grindr as, what are we on Grindr?
Is Grindr a real thing? I don't know.
Tinder.
Tinder.
Meant to say Tinder.
I don't know what he's talking about right now. Edit.
Oh,
Edit.
we will put our meetup thing on there. I don't remember the name of it because I'm doing it with a buddy. They already have like it's a hiking club, and we're gonna start putting our runs on there. So we'll share that too. Thanks for watching us. Hope you enjoyed your time on your treadmill. We peacing out?
Yeah.
Peace out.
Thank
Come
you.
run with us.